This is Meteorologist Matthew East, and thanks for clicking out of this Wednesday edition of the Carolina weather video here for the 7th day of January. And a lot to talk about here. Let's get right into it. First of all, this is a radar image I snapped this morning of the band of rain pushing through the Piedmont of North Carolina. And that's a band of very heavy rain, some pretty gusty winds within this line that's been advancing eastward. And of course, this is time sensitive, so obviously this will have changed by the time you see this video, but I just wanted to show you what it looked like this morning as that prefrontal band of heavy rain and winds pushed on into the area. And it's possible as we go through this morning, a few strong to severe storms could occur. The severe weather threat not overly large, but some damaging winds, maybe a brief spin-up tornado possible. Of course, we'll keep you completely up to date on that on television on the News 14 Carolina. Just an amazing temperature gradient around North Carolina this morning. This is the temperature map from 4 o'clock this morning, and just notice the amazing difference in temperature from the southern part of the state to the northern part of the state. I know this is going to be tough to see on the video here, but I wanted to show you this here. This was at 5 o'clock this morning. You had the PTI airport with a temperature of 36, and then only 20 or 25 miles south of that, you had Asheboro at 68 degrees. So that is a 32-degree temperature difference, only over about 20 or 25 miles. That's just where that wedge front had made it to, and at the time I'm cutting this video, that front was really right through this area here. South of that is very warm and very breezy as I'm cutting this video. North of that, still very chilly with a lot of temperatures in the 30s, but all that's changing. There's the big view on the radar this morning. I have a cold front advancing into the Carolinas. That's causing the rain, and that will press on through the area, and we'll get back to a more typical temperature pattern coming up as we get later into the day for today. All right, here's the modeling. This is off of the new 6Z run of the GFS. 1 o'clock this afternoon, cold front pressing on through the area. And the heaviest rain for the Charlotte and Triad zones will be this morning, but still this afternoon, some lingering showers a possibility. Now up in the North Carolina mountains, as the colder air rushes in, this is going to switch over to snow shower activity. And I think this is going to be a pretty good upslope snow event for some of the favored northwestern facing slopes there in the mountains. This is 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, on Thursday afternoon. Snow showers continuing, and some mountain spots will probably pick up 3 to 5 inches of snow out of this. And you get up into the Virginias, it could even be more than that. And for our area, as we go through the day tomorrow, enough upper-level energy ripples overhead that in the Piedmont, we could even see a few passing snow showers or rain showers as we go through the day tomorrow. Not a big deal, but certainly a few passing showers, either of snow or rain variety, depending on the exact temperature profile at your spot, will be possible as we go through the day tomorrow. Friday, sunny day, quiet day, cool temperatures out there. Highs upper 40s to lower 50s. All right, Saturday, here you are, 1 in the afternoon. Next cold front will move on through. Looks like we're going to have to mention the chance for at least a couple showers Saturday as this front moves through. And of course, we have the huge playoff game at Bank of America Stadium Saturday evening. Again, I think the weather's not going to be bad, but I just can't rule out a brief passing shower sometime during the course of the game Saturday evening. Sunday looks like a quiet weather day, cool conditions, and then a lot of weather action going on next week. Let's go out to Monday. This is Monday at 1 in the afternoon. And notice this very significant blast of cold air moving into the Plain States on the GFS. That is diving southward. And here we are, 1 o'clock Tuesday. That pure Arctic front moves through. And this is 2 runs in a row now where the GFS has plunged just brutally cold air into the eastern part of the country. In fact, the 0Z run today was record-breaking cold. That would rival some of the great cold air outbreaks we've ever seen if the 0Z GFS turned out to be correct. It's probably overdone, but the screaming idea amongst almost all the modeling here is that we're going to be looking at a very significant blast of cold air by the middle of next week. How cold, yet to be determined, but cold air is coming next week. Be ready for that. And it's not exactly set in stone how exactly this transpires. The GFS brings an Arctic cold front through. Here's the Canadian representation. This is Tuesday evening, and it winds up a pretty significant low pressure over the Carolinas, and that lifts through with cold air diving down behind it by Wednesday. So it's not exactly set in stone how we get the cold air in here, but I do think by the middle of next week it's going to turn very cold, but any precipitation chances very much in question right now. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everyone have a wonderful and safe Wednesday, and God bless.